Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. If you're watching this afterwards, please hit the like button, please comment. I'd certainly appreciate that. If you're considering a donation to the channel, please check the description for details. You'll find it. You'll find the information there. I already have 6 donators. They've been listed in the description. There are 4 places left for the next giveaway, so you're more than welcome to consider donating towards the channel. I'll put your name in there, and you'll also become a mod as well. I live stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We could see that change in the near future, so just make sure notifications are set. I also post in the community post every day whenever there's something of interest. We will be taking a look at that, but generally we look at the precious metals, so with gold, silver, platinum, and palladium, and we also take a look at Bitcoin as well. So just take notes. We're going to begin with platinum, guys. Wow. There's hardly been any movements in relation to platinum for some time now. I'd say a good 2 weeks. And I had noted that it looked like we were steadily building up here, and eventually when it gets to a point here, we should see either a break up or a breakdown. Obviously, in regards to news for platinum is currently priced at $914 an ounce, and we've broken above this resistance line. The only thing is, will the candle finish above this line, or will it finish below this line? Looking at the strength of the candle, it certainly does look like we have enough momentum there to maintain it. We just need to make sure that this wick doesn't fall down too much. But there you go. When we break through resistance, like I've always said, it creates new support. So we're going to be taking a look at that. You can see there's our resistance line all the way down here. You can see resistance, and we've seen sell-offs there. We've been struggling to get above the 20 moving average, and today we finally broke through our 50 and our 20 and our descending resistance line. So currently $915 an ounce for platinum. Looks pretty good. A couple of people in. We've got five listeners, and we've got Coin Collector who's just dropped in. How you doing? Awesome, good to see you. Silver Giveaway says price is coming down, my friend. I know, wasn't it epic? Bitcoin broke through that support level, and it's that 7.8 support level we've been holding for quite some time, and now look at it. It's at 7.5. 7.5. It wasn't long ago when I saw Bitcoin at those prices, but here we are. It certainly confirms that we're seeing downward momentum for Bitcoin currently, so definitely one worth considering. Please hit the like button, really appreciate it. We got Aussie Alchemist Stacks and Stuff says hello everybody. So close. I didn't think you'd be going live, running late. Yeah, literally I had a customer in the shop until probably around 6:30, and then I was on the phone to my wife as well, so I only literally got in. I'm still in my work clothes, guys. I mean, I'll put the camera on there and you can see I'm still in my work gear. There you go. I mean, I've literally just took my tie off, my coat, and I thought I'd crack on and get the live stream going. It was this close whether I was going to live stream tonight, and I pretty much got in and I was like, let's crack on with it. I had a look, and platinum was the main decider. I was like, "Whoa, man, I've got to do it." You know, platinum was looking pretty good. But hey, Silver Junkie, man, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's always great to see you, my friend. Coin Collector says six watching, only 1 like. Hit that like button, please, guys. I can smell the dollars. There you go. Silver Giveaways is going to be taking advantage of the pricing for Bitcoin. Currently only a $500 drop. I reckon there's still plenty more in it, but for now, there's that support line. We're sitting at about 7.5. That support line is probably as low as 7.2, between 7.2 and 7.5, but we will be taking a closer look. Stacks and Stuff says, "Hey Limey, finally able to catch your stream. Working hours changed." Yeah, well, I wasn't working, let's say a few months back, and since I've been working, I've been streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And my normal stream times are 7 p.m. Irish time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wait, you got a job? Yep, I've been working since the end of August. Hence why the reshuffle of my live streams. Normally, as you guys know, I was live streaming every day. Now it's every second day, with the exception of the weekend. Thanks very much, Coin Collector. Appreciate it, my friend. Check the live stream yesterday. I showed, I'm not sure if you were there, but my Pied Fort 50th anniversary 50 pence arrived, and I showed it. And also the Sherlock Holmes 50p arrived as well, and I showed it on Monday's live stream. So just make sure you get that. What is it? Says Coin Collector. I'm sure you'd love to know. Woohoo! Chartman is on. Hey Mudswat, how you doing? It's good to see you. Woohoo, Mudswat. Good day, mate. Chartman. That's me. The Alchemist says, Mud you. Stacking it all says, okay, skipped right by. Hey, cheers. Hey, Stacking it all. Hope you're doing well. I love the Porsche, man. Is that your own Porsche? Porsche or Porsche? Contract says, I will catch up with that. There you go. I need to do a separate video. I'm like way behind on videos right now. And my mother-in-law's over. It's really hectic at the minute with work, so I really have to crack on with it, you know. And I've got plenty of other stuff there to show you, and I'm going to be sending more stuff in for grading as well, so I need to get on with it. Hope everyone's day is going well. Hey, Sucker for Silver's here, man. Jeez, it's good to see a lot of people here. Stacks and Stuff says, need my weekly dose of Limey. There you go. Limey. PC's showing signs of life again. But I know it certainly is. It's been ages since it's been moving, and since it hasn't been moving, and now it's back up there again. When we've caught up with the chat, says it is mine. Wife bought it for Valentine's Day gift. Wow. What's that? A Boxer? Is that a Boxster S or the just the regular one? Automatic or manual? Okay, looking at the Platinum, guys. So yeah, Platinum looking extremely good in this position. Hopefully the candle will finish above the main body candle. I'm not talking about the wick. We'll finish above this resistance line, and then we can start get sort of moving things on. And I don't know if this will be the start of things to come, but 915 is where we're at. It's been a while since we were at 900. You can see there we touched, broke down. This has been a major resistance level for quite some time. Even back here, the last time it was support was here when we were pretty much went up to, was that 960. So hopefully this is a good start for things to come. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Let's look at gold. Gold had a pretty interesting day as well. Sadly, I gave an update in regards to gold during the course of the day, and we were above our 20 EMA. We're now just under it, which is unfortunate because I really was expecting it to actually push up. And you can see it might have just piggybacked off Platinum and sort of pushed up. I mean, on the day, we're not up by much, guys. $5 on the day, not really much to talk about, whereas Platinum was $23 up on the day. So this is a bit of a problem because now we're going to be trading between these two lines here, but eventually it's got to give. It really has got to give. That's what I want to see. I want to see gold up. It's really got to go up here and retest this level. It's, for me, it's a given that we're going to be seeing a retest at that level. This is a stepping stone essentially. Tomorrow we've really got to tend to push up. If we really can't get above this, then it's really got to try and push up. It hasn't done any really big moves lately. We can see there we haven't even wicked down. It's just gone straight up. So we came pretty close. Let's have a look. The high there of 14.96 and we're 14.93. So we're $3 down from the high. The candle hasn't closed yet, so hopefully we can just close just above that 20 moving average line and then build up from there, smash that resistance, create support, and then really aim up and start retesting these high levels. But that's what I'm expecting gold to do. It's crunch time. It's coming. It may not happen tomorrow, but definitely within the next 4 days, I'd say. So if it doesn't happen by Friday, it should be early next week before we see a move. Let's have a look and see how everyone else is doing. We're up to 11, guys. Fantastic. There we go. Mudswat says 915. Nice. That's what I want to see. Come on, 1K. You're absolutely right. I want to see Platinum at 1K. I want to see the 4 figures. The four finger salute. That's what I want to see. Aussie Alchemist says Silver Lamy 79. Any headlines we don't know about before looking at the market? That is a good Brexit update. Good Lord. To be honest, guys, I'm kind of tired of Brexit. And I certainly appreciate that some of you are interested. But I'm really not interested anymore. I think the withdrawal agreement went through, or they've approved it, the withdrawal agreement. So hopefully it's just a matter of time before we can sort of get on with things. I think that's what's stifling growth at the minute is Brexit. That's my personal opinion, of course. So we're going to have to wait and see how that plays out. But that's my emphasis. It's probably what's holding the market back is what's happening with Brexit. It's not good news. I honestly thought, great, you know, Johnson had got his deal through. Well, and negotiated his deal. I thought that would have been the end. Now we can get it through Parliament. They couldn't vote on it. We'll get it through over the weekend. So you know. Anyway, let's take a look at this article here, guys. There we go. This says why it makes sense to pay attention to platinum now. Okay, this is basically published a few hours back. It says, why would you like to invest in platinum? Why platinum? You'd probably ask back, and correctly so. This shiny metal has been declining in the previous years, and only recently did it show some strength. And this may not sound important at all if you're only considering investing in gold, silver, or mining stocks, or are already holding them. But it exactly is. In the interconnected and globalized economy, there are very few assets that can move totally on their own. In particular, we can see similarities in movements of assets from the same sector, like gold and silver, and in some cases, platinum. This means at time looking at platinum can tell us something not about the little silver, but about the rest of the precious metal sector. This appears to be the case right now. What does the platinum chart say in general? There we go. It says platinum showed strength right before August atop of the precious metals. Now you guys can check my previous videos if you like, and you'll see me there. It certainly looked like it was building up to something. That's common for the weakest or the smallest part of the given market to outperform right at the top. It emphasizes how strong platinum rallied in previous months after being so weak in the previous years. The long-term trend remains down as platinum didn't break above the rising red resistance line. The attempt to move above the lower one was invalidated, only a short-term basis. The rally was noticeable, to say the least. What does it suggest? It doesn't suggest anything per se, but once we combine it with the two details, it becomes important. Again, this is quite technical, so you guys are probably wondering, well, what's the first detail and what's the second detail? Again, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but it says the first detail is that any market that is generally weak, but then acts strong at a certain time, might simply be rallying, just because everything is rallying as the investment public. So obviously everything piggybacks off the rally. So when gold's up, silver tends to be up. It's buying everything without looking at its potential. And in particular, if something looks cheaper than something else, this means that just by looking at the performance of the weak parts of the given market, one can detect the moments when the investment public is entering the fray, and thus that the top is being formed. The second detail is platinum is currently the weakest part of the precious metal sector, and this perfectly fits the above-mentioned type of reaction. The size of the platinum market is also relatively small. The fundamental situation for platinum is rather grim, as it's being used as a catalyst for diesel car engines that are no longer or often produced as in the past. Gasoline engines are growing in particular relative to the former, and in their case, palladium is used. Both could be hit with electric cars start to take over the market, but that's something that will take many years. However, that being the case, guys, I've read up that they're looking at integrating palladium, platinum into electric cars. So I don't think this guy's really done his research properly in regards to that sector, but they are looking at that. And if that is the case, guys, we're going to see a big movement in platinum. Again, I'm not going to go into too much detail here. I couldn't find much else in regards to that particular news. I'm going to change that screen there, so we're going to have a look at silver. So there wasn't really much to be said about platinum currently there at the moment, guys. Superior, it doesn't rely on as a user. The thick film supports by layers of graphene. Superior fuel cell catalyst. That sounds interesting. Just looking here, guys, it says something about fuel cells are devices that generate electricity to harness by a chemical compound. It looks like they're using platinum in regards to the fuel cells. Fuel cells are hydrogen. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I could find on platinum. I can't really be much more help. Let's have a look. Oh, itchy eye there. I still don't think it's at the right level for what it is. Boxster 3.2. There we go. Agree, Aussie. Gold will rise again. You're absolutely right about that. I was looking to pick up some gold earlier while still down. Didn't have much luck. There we go. 2K gold by 2022. I'd say that's probably pretty realistic there, Mudswat. Depends on if it holds its current position. Just consolidating, pick up some new money, then run up. Aussie Alchemist, Butchie Harding, man, how you doing? He says platinum and AG will pay out the most. I've learned more that way myself. To pick up some nickel miners this week. Yeah, apparently nickel's a pretty interesting market to be in as well. Silver Giveaway says China is buying most of the gold and pumping trillions into the New York Stock Exchange through offshore accounts. We are at war. Paul, how you doing, Paul? I'm starting to think silver's dead for quite a while. How you doing, Paul? Welcome to the chat. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and please like please click like on the video as well. That'd be great. AU Current, he says hello everyone. Fantastic. AU Current, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, as we can see it, silver's been relatively flat. Now, what does that mean? It means that we should see some movement soon, super soon. There we go. There's our line. There was our potential breakout, and it's ended up, which I mentioned on Monday, and it's just ended up. We had an awesome candle, massive wick down. We hit big resistance. Well, first of all, the main resistance was a 20 moving average. And then we had this resistance zone over here, and we pretty much crashed straight back down. The next day, we did try to breach, again, rejection, all the way back down. Look at that, guys, all the way back down to 1744. Today, again, we've been wicking. It's really slow for flipping silver today. It's just not, the volume's not there. I mean, at the moment, we're trading between the 20 and the 50 moving average. Price for silver, $17.54, and it's up not even a cent. It's a fraction. It's up fractions, maybe even down. So when are we going to see movement for silver? Right, let's see what the weekly shows us for silver currently at the moment. Again, just another week of wicks. Look at this wick. We've had a month of just consistent selling and buying. That's probably another way to put it. Look at that. Big wicks up, big wicks down, big wicks up, big wicks down. Same and the same again with these small little bodies. One thing we are seeing is we are starting to see a trend here. There's our wick line. So that could be support in this area. We're going to have to wait and see. We've got a couple of weeks still. This is on the weekly. Again, we're not been able to make higher highs. We hit up here, then down, then up. So it just looks like we're in I don't know if it's right to say consolidation. The consolidation for 4 weeks is pretty heavy. But again, someone's going to get tired here. When we've broken through, essentially, we'll have to see how the rest of the week plays out. Oh, let's get rid of that. Let's go back on the 4 hour. Yeah, there we go. It's been our major. The last 8 hours have not been great, to be honest. You can see we're trying to and get through there. Rejection, back down again, and we should see another retest of this this area. That's the 100 and the 200-day moving averages. Butchie Harding, already sub, brother. Fantastic. Thank you, Paul. That's great. We're up to 13. My listeners, we've got 13 people listening. If you're not subbed, please hit the sub button, subscriber button. I can use sub. I'm not monetized as such. So hit the sub button. Please like the video as well. That'll be great. I want to see more likes. I've stopped buying for some time. The pound sterling is doing really well at the moment. I know it's sort of recovered a bit there. Oxy88, he says, I'm here but eating. I know I'm starving, guys. I doubt I'm pretty much gonna stream for much longer, but I just wanted to get the reports out. Where are we? Okay, so we're on silver at the minute, 17.4. We haven't really been aiming up higher currently, with the exception of that area there, which was 1783. So we're in a pretty good sort of consolidation area here. Hopefully we're going to be we might see a bit more activity in regards to what we're going to see movement up there. You can see that was our breakout there, all the way up there. It looked pretty healthy, then all the way back down. And this is on the 4 hour. But again, we're holding in this pattern. Well, where do you guys see the price of silver? Currently, we're at 17.53. It's been pretty sluggish lately. I mean, where do you think silver's going to end the week? Let me know in the comments, please. Where do you think silver is going to end the week? Are we going to see a bit of movement up? You know, it certainly would be interesting. On Monday there, we had a 23 cent break up, and then it collapsed. So where are we going to see it? Where are we going to see it? Let's have a look. We're currently 17.53. I'm going to say 17.65. I'll be optimistic. 17.65. That's where I think I think we're going to be there. Let's have a look. We got Oxy88 says going to rebound if Brexit gets even more messy. $18 says Aussie Alchemist. 17. Paul says 17.32. So he sees a movement to the downside, which could coincide with this support line carrying through here. But I can pretty much see what he means by that, because that is where this support zone is, based on the I was going to say you can probably actually adjust that like that. That would make sense, Paul. There's our support line. In case it were to go down, it would retest and then push back up, very much like what it's been doing here. You can see there it's collapsed, hit support, all the way back up again. Sideways movements, push up, sideways movements, push down, sideways movement, down, retest of support, back up again, and here we are here. So it could well make sense to retest support and make another movement to the upside and get the momentum. I certainly agree with you there, Paul. Butchie Harding says, I don't know, not too worried about it. Aussie Oakman says, I want to break free. You're absolutely right. That's what silver wants to do. It wants to break free. Let's have a look. We'll be moving on to next. We got Palladium, guys. Palladium, not really much happening on the Palladium front. You can see there we've had sideways movement for quite some time with a bit of downward pressure today. We're down $12. Not really much to talk about. We're still way above our 20 moving average here, looking pretty healthy. Look at Palladium on the weekly, man. It's that's our first red week in 3 weeks. Again, we still got another couple of days left, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. Let's look at the 4 hour. That's interesting. Last couple of days we've been in this zone here. It looks like we are at a support level. Could we break down? That is interesting. Could Palladium move to the downside. That would be our next support zone at 1714, although there is a bit of support in this area. Again, that's hence why this is rebounded. 1731 and 1714 would pretty much be those next levels. Sorry, guys, give me a minute there. My phone is ringing. It's not ringing, my alarm's going. Been trying to get my hands on a couple of coins, man. I'm interested in a Stephen Hawking's Pied Fort, and it's been a bit of a nightmare to try and get hold of one. I was bidding on one yesterday, man, and I just lost it. But about 3 seconds to go, I was the highest bidder, and some clown decided no, he wanted it more. So unfortunately, I lost out on that one. So I've been trying to scramble to try and get a Pied Fort 2019 50p. On eBay, and now all those cheap ones are gone. So I was like, oh yeah, there's another one there, and it was roughly about the same time, and there was one bid on it, and the guy got it. It's just like, you know, it would have been interesting to see how that played out. If Brexit happens, euro will drop. Funny thing is, you be excited when it goes up, but when you go to buy more, you'll want it low again. I don't know. I'm not really that kind of person there, Butchie. I mean, I certainly see what you mean. I mean, there are certain buying zones where buying will be activated. So I certainly hear what you mean. That you'd want to constantly buy low. I'm not that kind of person. I think if you're constantly buying low, your value is being eroded, because you just constantly want low prices. Then what is the point? What is the point buying in if you're just gonna want low prices all the time? Doesn't compute with me. Silver giveaways, no change, no need to hedge when SPY is climbing to all-time highs. Don't be afraid to try to get friends or family to stack. That's a good point. Butchie Harding, I missed the days of $50 a gram for Palladium. Man, that would been good. Paul says he just picked up a 20-ounce Scottsdale off eBay for $364. Wow, that's nice. Butchie Harding says, nice, that's not bad. M-Lock Colm, how you doing? He says crypto is dying again. At least my silver coins are melting in my drawers. Yep, and I'm all for it. I've looking at Bitcoin. It certainly has been an interesting ride. My first time getting exposure in the crypto market was last year. And, it's interesting watching the channels. I mean, obviously, I had no idea about crypto. So when I first got in, I was watching other YouTube channels and just going off their news. And that's probably not a good idea, is to when you're looking at buying into something, following YouTube channels. I mean, I always say, and this is what a lot of guys don't say. If you look at a lot of the crypto channels, they don't say, or at least the ones I've seen, don't say, do your own research. Only put money in that you're prepared to lose. And so that would be the 2 pointers, at least, that actually come up, which is very interesting that a lot of them don't say that, yet they all run with it. And I was watching the charts, and some guys were like, oh yeah, it's building up for a move to the upside, and we saw a dump today of $500. And so yeah, it just sometimes goes to show that sometimes if you're investing money, guys, just be careful, be cautious. Only invest money you're prepared to lose, and do your own research. For heaven's sake, do your own research, and don't just rely on YouTube channels. Jody says, I missed the days of $50 a gram. Oaksy88 says, lol, get family into it. My mum and dad's response was, why do you want to buy that crap? And even my wife, to be honest, I bought her some silver coins, and that was it, really. She wasn't really that keen. She's interested in other things. Silver Limey 75. Didn't I call it 7.5 BTC a couple of weeks back? I think. I mean, I've been calling like 7.2, 7.5 for like ages, man. And you guys can even check my videos. That's where I felt like that support zones were about 7.5 and 7.2. And it was just a matter of time, really. And it's kind of interesting. Crypto goes through this sort of moment, and it looks like it's looking good, and then just when you think for that split second, like, damn, it looks like crypto's working out, bang, and then it drops. But yeah, SilverGiveaways, crypto is a leveraged casino nowadays. You're absolutely right. You've really got to be careful. I mean, this SilverGiveaway says M-lock traders don't hold while it's going down. They sell high, buy low for more Bitcoin. I love that it's coming down. I know, absolutely. If you haven't got into Bitcoin, I know I haven't got into Bitcoin for quite some time. I've got my money ready to go when the time is right. And likewise, SilverGiveaways, I'm waiting for those low prices. I'm not interested in accumulating. I want to buy rock bottom price. That is what I want, and then watch it go up. Precious metals a little bit different, I suppose. That's because I can accumulate. Although like I've said to you guys numerous times, I'm moving into more collector's coins now, proof coins. I'm not really stacking much these days. I've still got my stack there, but I'm trying to offload a bit, buy a bit of gold. I reached my gold target, which was great. So super chuffed about that. If there were only a few crypto, I'd buy some, but there's way too many. I know what you mean, guys. When I first got into the crypto market, there was literally under 2,000. There was 1,900. Nowadays, what's it, 2,700 crypto options available. When the price shoots up, the astronomical amounts, they will take notice then. You're absolutely right. Maybe I said 5. It's coming. It's coming. I know. Where's Mudswat? Mudswat's always his classic response is 4K. Jody says, take all you want about Bitcoin. It's going to die on its ass during our lives. Still sitting on the side, waiting on price, adding 4K more too. Trying to have 4 BTC for the next run. There you go, SilverGiveaways. He's just waiting on the sideline. Awesome. I like it. Good luck to you, SilverGiveaways. Same. Got some dry powder to play with. There you go. Ozzy saying he's got some stuff on the sidelines. Mudswat, there you go. There's the response I've been waiting for. Come on, 4K BTC. 4K is way closer than 15. I can tell you that right now at these prices. Bitcoin says, I don't beat myself up. If I miss something, you got to check your emotions at the door. You're absolutely right, guys. When it comes time to buy and sell, do not get attached to stuff, because that's where you're going to see your ass. I used to think like that, and I was like, no, but I like my coins, and then I was like, you know what, but I need to buy some gold. Like, I've really got to buy some gold, but I don't have any extra cash. I'm going to have to offload some silver. And eventually I was hesitant to do it, but I did it, and now I have some gold. Just by selling some of my silver. I had too much. I was overexposed in regards to my silver ratio, and now it's much better. I'm about a 50-50 ratio currently at the moment. It's still, I want it to be more gold, so I'm still working on it, but it's getting there. One horse of being able to afford gold yesterday. Still can't grumble at my 1,170 pounds of £5 would have been close to 15. There you go. I like it, Oaksy. Jody having a good life. I'm one divorce off from being rich. Right, where are we here? I've lost track here. Platinum. That's right. Yeah. So platinum. We got to just see how platinum plays out. I think in that area there. Oh, sorry, not palladium, not platinum. But again, not many people in Palladium at the minute. But guys, I mean, I've done this previously on the previous live stream. I think was a week ago. The appreciation of Palladium has been enormous. I mean, if you'd bought at $460 an ounce, you'd be smiling at these prices at $17.63. I mean, literally, and that was only 3 years ago. That's not a lot, but a lot of people, I mean, including myself included. I mean, I'd have been like, I've thought about Palladium, and I was like, maybe I should get some Palladium. Where can you get it though? It's not readily available. But still, look at where it is now. Let's have a look. I'm just going to put the gold chart up, and then we're going to get the crypto market up. I'm going to put the gold back on. Okay, silver's still holding there. It's only just, but that's our major area here. We've got to really get above that 20 moving average, and I think it's coming. I mean, with the amount of retests that we've had here, the amount of retests we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've had 6 retests of that flipping resistance zone, and it still hasn't been able to get through. We've had more rejections than anything. I mean, I don't know what. No, that one count. There's rejection there. We actually ended up way below it. There's our rejection way below it. Rejection way below that. The 50 way below. So I mean, it's inevitable that we're going to get above that level. Right, let's get Bitcoin up. BTC. Bitcoin just waiting for it to load up, guys. There we go. Bitcoin price 7.5 grand. I tell you what, it's got to be dicey to try and short this market currently in Bitcoin, guys. I mean, it's got to be difficult to short. It has to be. I'm just waiting for that to load up, guys, and then we'll have the Bitcoin chart up. Right, okay, so we're going to have a look at the daily candle first. So I'm just getting this ready, and then we'll go over. Okay, so there's our daily chart. So let's get this up. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Right, there's the Bitcoin chart, guys. You can see our big selling day right here. We had 16,313 in the red. So we're currently down to 7.5, 7,520. That was our pretty interesting support line, which was held at this level between 7.7, and even if you look at the bodies of the candles, about 7.8, 7.7, 7.8. That's pretty much held for a number of weeks now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 26. Almost 26 days we've held that support zone. 26 days, guys, and then today it just collapsed. To be honest, I was expecting a bigger move, maybe even down to the early 7s. However, where did we end up? 7.3. Look at that, guys. 7.296. And I was saying that between 7.2 and 7.5 is where we wanted to see, and it would have been a great short to get in at 7.296 and profit a couple of hundred. Let me know where you think Bitcoin's going to end the week. Oxy88 says, "Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to say I got my 8 real through. It was a 2. Lol, wasn't impressed." Yeah, the 8 reals are quite big. A 2 real would be quite small. Butchie Harding says there's not much left for sale out there. That's why I've been grabbing what I can find for Palladium. Nice, Butchie. There isn't much for sale. You're absolutely right. Oxy88 says just be careful though, because you're buying at high prices currently, and yes, there might still be more movement to grow, but we're heading into uncharted territory, and that is the truth. Palladium hasn't been in that territory. Anyone after a coin with a cool story? Westminster do these 4 paid Gurkha bullet coins for 18 quid. Bargains. Nice slab and box too. That's interesting. Thanks, Oxy. Oxy88. Pasta. 7.5 grand. Oh yeah, there you go, Mudswat. You know what? I hadn't actually checked it since yesterday, and then when I looked, I was like, huh? Like 7.5 grand. Like it just fell like $500. Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seek says, "Okay, I suppose things are getting serious again. I better get my flashlights charged up." Shovel sharpened and bury my stash a bit deeper. Great comment there, Bigfoot. A lovely chart. I know what you mean. You got to really appreciate that nice downtrend. Mudspot says, I think I'll try and buy at or below 6.5. Bitcoin submarine. The problem that I'm seeing these days is there's not a lot of volume in this area, but what seems to be is that it tends to hold out much longer. And I don't know if that's trying to get liquidity into the market and then try and get people to offload and create the liquidity for these big guys are the ones that are selling. They push it, you get the new buyers in, push it up, and the bigger whales sell off, and then it goes up, and then they sell off. That's how these guys make millions doing that stuff. I'd say some money they must be making. I'm down $22 today. What a bunch of crap. Get Trump to light a fire under the market. Yeah, it was a fake picture of the 8 real. Oh no, I'm sorry, man. That sucks, Oaksy. I've stopped looking at charts. Pointless. I never sell PMs or shitcoins a Ripple. Too busy trying to make fiat. There you go. That's Jody. Those pirate ship coins look cool. Expensive though. Yeah, is that the Perth Mint ones? The black flag. That's what says. You imagine you'll have some upside resistance before it goes down more. Look though, the 7.8 is now resistance. It was support, so that 7.778 area is now resistance. Just take note of that. You imagine it would be some upside resistance before it goes up, goes down more. Silver giveaway says 7.250 or lower for short term. If so, then 6.8. Yep, you're absolutely right there. Silver giveaways. Let me know what you guys think Bitcoin is going to end the week at. Jenny, whenever we see these dips, it tends to flatten out longer. I think it would be Silver Giveaways thinks it's probably going to go down to resistance. I'll probably be a little bit more diplomatic, if you can call it that. I'm thinking 7.3. I reckon about 7.3, 7.4. Could even be a little bit more. There we go. That's my comment, guys. There's 7.3 to 7.4. Not a trap. Price is holding for now. Probably going to about 7.250 at least. That's Silver Giveaways. We'll work out if I can get a partial refund at 20 quid for the El Cazor NGC Slab 2 Real 17.99. Still a private coin though. Yeah, still a nice piece. Jody says, I'm not buying. I'm not Bitcoin. Price follows and logic. Could be anything at any time. That's the problem. Well, the best we can do is look at our charts, but you are right. It is more volatile. You got to be more cautious that you could lose money. You can literally lose your shirts with this stuff. I only heard one person call this pullback in Bitcoin the other day. There you go. That sounds like me. Butchie. I was expecting this pullback, at least to about 7.5 or 7.2 in that area. We'll see 6.6 this weekend, says Jody. Only Trump Facebook tweet. You reckon it's going to go down that low, Jody? Wow. I tell you what, I think I'd like to see that. That's all I got time for today, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure. I was a little bit late leaving work, so I had to start the stream a bit late. But that's me out. So I've got to go and feed the little ones. So I look forward to the end of the week stream. Like the video. Yeah, it was you. That was Butchie Harding. Of course it was. I know every other channel is thinking it's going to go up, with the exception of a few things. Aussie Alchemist, look at this. This is brilliant. Save your shirt. Get the latest charts. That is very good. That is very good. I like that. Oh, that's an awesome comment. That's something I could put on a shirt. Save your shirts. Get the latest charts and support Silver Limey 79. I'd love to see that on a shirt. Don't see any retailers taking Bitcoin yet, so it won't succeed unless adoption of the first. You're absolutely right there, Oxy88. And man, everyone seems to be thinking that adoption is here. More people are accepting Bitcoin, more people are accepting Litecoin. Man, it's still, we're literally, excuse me, we're still in the early cycle here. Jody says, imagine telling your grandkids I lost all the money on this virtual internet-based coin made by a mystery man. Yep, that would make a good story. Thanks, Limey. Silver giveaways. Happy trading, everyone. Get you some. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that. Guys, again, thanks for watching. Always an absolute pleasure to be here discussing the charts with you. Look forward to seeing you on Friday. Keep your wallets handy. Make sure you do your own research and only invest money you're prepared to lose. Guys, be careful out there, and I'll see you on Friday. And have yourselves a good week. I'll chat soon, and please leave a comment if you get a chance. Please hit that like button. I want to see a decent amount of likes. That'll be fantastic. Shout outs as usual to the following. We've got Mudswat, Mlock, Jody, Aussie Alchemist, Silver Giveaways. Got to check these channels out, everybody. Jody. Let's see, we've been on Oaksy here. Butchie Harding, Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker. What's what? And one more. Do we have one more? That is the question. Paul Dyche. Cheers, Paul. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you all on the next one.